down your shoulders, lifting the chin up. And then we're drawn up into your cat stretch. Let's draw up through the shoulders and the back. And then taking the head and tailbone away. And sitting all the way back down upon your heels. Let's draw the body to come up and along the ground, lifting the chin. And drawing up into your cat stretch. Pulling up through your shoulders and your back. Taking the head and the tailbone away. And sitting all the way back down upon your heels. Take a nice deep breath in as you draw the body up and along the ground. And now curling with your toes. Breathing out to send the hips back into a down facing dog. Breathe in, draw forwards to a high plank. Breathing out to turn the knees, sitting all the way back. Breathing in, let's draw the body to pull up and along the ground. And breathing out, let's curl the toes, hips go back and the head draws down. Breathing in, draw forwards to a high plank. Breathing out, turn the knees and sitting all the way back. Breathing in to pull the body up and along the ground. Breathing out to curl with your toes, set the hips and the head down to your arms. Breathing in forwards to a high plank. Breathing out, turn the knees and sitting all the way back. Breathing in, draw the body up and along the ground. Breathing out to curl the toes, shift back and lengthen from your hips to your heels. Breathing in forwards to a strong high plank. Breathing out to bend your knees and sitting all the way back. Couple more times. Breathing in, drawing your body to pull up and through. Breathing out to curl the toes, lengthening back into a downward dog. Breathing in forwards to a high plank. Breathing out, bend your knees and sitting back. One more time. Breathing in, drawing the body to pull up and along the ground. And as you breathe out, stay in your downward dog now. Just treading it down from one foot to the other foot. And just working through the hip range. Being aware of how your back feels today. How your hamstrings, your calf muscles feel for you today. And then just come on down to your knees and placing your right foot forwards. Take down your right hand to the side of your foot and then bring your left arm to stretch across and look upwards towards your hand. Just take a nice deep breath in and out. Let's bring down your hand, turning your toes, sending the back knee, turning open to the right, raising your right arm. Try and stretch into the back leg, really lengthening down into the calf. Releasing your knee back down upon the floor, and then coming up through the middle, raising your arms high, taking your right hand back behind your left, coming into that shoulder girdle, wrist wrap stretch. And letting it go, coming all the way back on that back knee. Sending your hips back, drawing your shoulders down, and just easing into the calf and the hamstring stretch. And let's open the way through the toes towards the floor, and then drawing your toes back. Again, pressing your way through the toes. And then drawing all the way back. One more time, stretch your way through the ankle, through your foot. Drawing all the way back. And then round of your back, how your back feels. Okay, so just checking in with that, the positioning, the movement of the back. And then settle into neutral, whereas you're able to get your hand underneath the lower back. And then bring your shoulders up to your ears, set them back and slide them down. And you can do that a few times. Bring them up, draw them down. And just again, notice how they feel, particularly as you draw the shoulders away from your ears. Now you can walk the shoulders a little bit further, and then turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Take a long, deep breath in through your nose, and then follow it with a blowing breath out of your mouth. And as you breathe in, start to become aware of opening up the rib cage, so you're widening the ribs, side and back of the body. As you breathe out, blow the breath out as if you're blowing out a candle. And again, deep breath in, and as you breathe out, blow the breath out, and draw the navel back to the spine, draw up from the pelvic floor, and contract into the core center of your body. Again, deep breath in, the ribs widening. And as you breathe out, you're engaging with the core, feel the waist start to draw in a little bit tighter. Now I'm going to start us off today with the ab prep. Okay? I will be working with the ball, and I will be placing it between your knees, so that when you come up we can squeeze, as you come down we can squeeze. So hands can be back behind your head. Take a breath in as you draw the chin forwards. As you breathe out, let's engage with the core. If you're using your core, squeeze as you lift. Breathe in, let it go. And then breathe out and squeeze and engage with the core then bring it all the way back on in. Okay, taking away the ball, and we're going to come down onto your forearms and come into your plank. So elbows tucked in beneath your shoulders, spread your fingers out nice and wide, load your body weight forwards, and if it's enough to be on the knees today, stay there. But if you can, curl the toes and push back into your calves. 20 breaths if you can, stop if you need to. So taking a deep breath in and a strong breath out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, out 3. In, out 4. In, out 5. In, out 6. In, out 7. In, out 8. Try not to sink into the lower back. In, out 9. In, out 10. Looking forwards. In, out 11. In, out 12. In, out 13. In, out 14. In, out 15. In, out 16. In, out 17. In, out 18. In, out 19. And in, out 20. And gently lower your body down upon the floor. Let's just take one arm to reach out and along the ground. Gently roll towards the shoulder, bring the knees inwards, and then opening your chest, looking upwards towards the ceiling. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out to engage with your core as you lift. Breathing in to stay. And breathing out to lower. Let the shoulders back down. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out to engage with your core as you lift. Breathing in to stay. And breathing out, lower the shoulders all the way back down. Breathing in, shoulders roll back. Breathing out, gazing down at the floor as you lift. Breathing in to stay. And breathing out as you lower. Then if you'd like to, taking the ball in your right hand. Breathing in, rolling back and down with both shoulders. Breathing out to engage with your core as you lift. Breathing in to pass the ball up. Breathing out to bring it down by your side. And then release your shoulders back to the floor. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out to engage the core as you lift. Breathing in to pass the ball up. Breathing out, bring it down by your side. And slowly let your shoulders back down. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out to engage the core to lift. Breathing in to pass the ball up. Breathing out, bring it down by your letting your shoulders back down to the floor. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out to engage the core to lift. Breathing in to pass the ball up. Breathing out, bring it down by your side. Letting your shoulders back. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out to engage the core to lift. Breathing in to pass the ball up. Breathing out, bring it down by your side. Let your shoulders release. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out to engage the core to lift. Breathing in, pass the ball up. Breathing out to bring it down by your side. And then gently let go. Let's come on up onto your hands and your knees. I'm going to come into thread the needle as a stretch. So for this position, we can also incorporate the inner thigh as well. So the right arm's going underneath the body, shoulder down towards the floor. But if you'd also like an inner thigh stretch, take your right leg out to the side and then draw down to the floor. Gently draw your body back on up. And let's change sides. Take the left leg out if we're using it. And then the left arm goes beneath, lowering the shoulder, the ear, down towards the floor. Rolling backwards now. If you need anything soft, okay, cushioning for the lower back, place that in. If you ordinarily use your band around your feet, bring that in too. Let's just relax down your shoulders, take a deep breath in to prepare. And let's breathe out, engaging with your core, and carefully start to roll your body backwards, maybe stopping at halfway. Breathing in. Engage with your core and sit the body up nice and tall. Okay, so both motions work. It's really going to come down to what feels right for you today. If you're lifting, really pull up into the core before you lift. Okay, so ensure that the core is working with you. So breathing out, navel back to the spine, breathing in, or dipping back, breathing in to go back, and out to push the body forwards. Good, take your time here, do what you can. If you need to take breaks on any of these positions, especially the weight-bearing ones, just again, you know it's okay. All right, 2 more if you can. We're breathing out as we lift, into lower, breathing out, lift, and lower. Okay, and then coming around to a seated position of your choice. I'm going to give a little bit of release to the upper back of your arms, your shoulders, so you can take the arms out, open and wide, and then reaching on backwards, swap, reaching on backwards. So trying to keep the head still, trying to really bring the arms back so that we can encourage that range of motion. Alright, now the next one we're going to land on the stretch. So just dropping the arm back, and you can just reposition the elbow a little further back maybe, and then either hold it or bring the hand around your face and maybe pull down a little on the hand to increase the range of motion in the triceps. You could also have a little feel behind the back, maybe the fingers are in reaching distance, in which case again gently pull a little on the arm that is up. And let's change it over. So taking the hand back, maybe reposition the elbow a little further back if it will. And maybe taking the hand around your face, holding onto your fingers, gently encouraging downwards. Also maybe reaching backwards, finding the fingers. And release. Okay, release out the shoulders. Now I'm going to bring you around onto your side, and today we're going to be working with the leg. Coming forwards, backwards, up, down, and then we're going to take circles on the end. So for this position, you can lay all the way down on the floor, or you can prop the head up. I would though bring the legs slightly forwards of your body, just so that again, you've got the hips stacked up, that will aid your balance. Bring the top leg up. Now again with balance, you can either have your hand in front, or you can have your hand back. If you know your balance is good, take the hand back. Breathing in to come forwards. Breathing out to go back. Breathing in to raise the leg up. Breathing out to lower the leg down. Point the toes, circle the leg, and just be aware which way you favour, because you're going to go the other way next time. Keep the core locked on, and then we start again. Breathing in, coming forwards. Breathing out to go back. Breathing and raise the leg up. Breathing out, lower the leg down, point the toes, circle the leg the other way. Nice generous circles. Breathing in. And breathing out. And then again, let's come forwards from kick, breathing in. Breathing out to go back. Breathing and raise the leg. Breathing out to lower the leg. Point the toes. Circle the as you breathe out, draw the knee back a little bit. Letting it go. Okay, coming on up for your side bend. Popping the elbow beneath your shoulder, the knees drawing forwards of your body. As we lift up onto the forearm, breathing out, take a stretch and reach across. Breathing into lower. And again, as you go up, breathing out, arching through the body. Breathing in. Now if it feels good, you can come up onto your hand. Opening up the knee, opening up with the chest. Then as we come up, snapping the legs in together and reaching it up and over. Now if you want to, you can also incorporate your ball. So as we go up, breathing out, lift, reaching it over, breathing in to lower it back down. Breathing out as we lift, bring the hips right up, breathing in as we lower. And again, breathing out, hips draw forwards, bending out of your waist, breathing into lower. Breathing out, engaging with your core, and reach. Breathing into lower. Two more, coming up, breathing out to reach, and lower. One more time, breathing out to lift, and into lower. Alright, let's swing the body around to the other side. And bring the body middle of your mat, either head up or head down. Bring your legs slightly forward, so the body, either hand in front or hand back behind the head. Top leg up to hip height. Breathing in to come forwards. Breathing out, take the leg back. Breathing and raise the leg up. Breathing out to lower the leg down. Point the toes, circle the leg. Notice which direction you find easiest and you naturally go towards. Breathing out. Let's again come forwards. Breathing in. Breathing out to go back. Breathing and raise the leg up. Breathing out, lower the leg down, point the toe, and circle the heart away. So the opposite to that first stage, first direction that you went into. Breathing in, keep the body very, very still. Breathing out. Let's again come forward, breathing in, breathing out to go back. Breathing and raise the leg up. Breathing out, lower the leg down, point the toes, circle the leg. The easier way this time. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time. Breathing in, coming forwards. Breathing out to go back. Breathing and raise the leg up. Breathing out, lower the leg down, point the toe. Circle the legs slightly hard away. Breathing in nice generous circles. And breathing out. Alright then. Gently, let's take in that leg. Gently draw the heel back. Find a quad stretch. Of the spine as you go over, going up onto the hand, line the hand up to your foot that you're going to step upon, and then reaching over and back. And if you're downwards motion, which runs under the term of active stretching. So I'd like to try and keep the arms lovely and straight. And as you push down on the ball, let the ball roll up towards your wrists. And then draw it back, but resist that temptation to bend the elbows. Pressing forwards. And then drawing backwards. Pushing the ball along your legs, breathing out. Breathing in to draw back. And again, breathing out to reach forwards. Breathing in, drawing back. another little cushion or something, or a block behind your head. Because I know this is a very tight area for you. You might just feel like your neck is taking all the strain. So just be careful. Like I always say, if something doesn't feel good, we're using equipment, just doesn't suit you, then just leave it out. It's absolutely fine. We've all got different bodies. Some things feel amazing for some bodies, sometimes not. Okay, we're just going to have 2 more, unless you just want to stay there. And if you just want to stay there and enjoy the chest opening, you can either just let your arms come out to the side, or you can bring your arms above your head, or you can take your arms in across the chest. And then gently, let's bring the body back up to seated. Okay, last position today. So I'm going to use form, I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to lift the elbows up and fingers, if possible, are not touching the wall. I've got my legs about as wide as the mat, although you could sit with your legs crossed if you prefer. As we turn, breathe out, engage the core, just a little squeeze to the ball, and then breathing in to come back. Breathing out, and squeeze to the ball as you turn, and breathing in to come back. Breathing out, engaging with the core as you turn, breathing in back. Again, breathing out, little squeeze, breathing, and again, breathing out, little squeeze, breathing in to come back. Again, breathing out to turn, breathing in. Now you can either carry on with that, or we take the ball up high. And then with this one, breathing in to turn, breathing out to take a rounded back, bowing over the leg. Breathing in, coming up, then breathing out, engaging to the middle. Breathing in to turn, breathing out, rounding over with the back. Breathing in to come up, breathing out, engaging the core to the middle. Breathing in as we turn, breathing out to round the back over. Breathing in to come up, breathing out, engage the core to the middle. Breathing in to turn, breathing out, rounding the back over. Breathing in, coming up, breathing out back to the middle. 2 more here, breathing in, breathing out to round over the back. Breathing in, coming up, breathing out as we come back to the middle. Breathing in, turn, breathing out, rounding over the leg. Breathing in to come up, breathing out back to the middle, and then bring the ball down. Okay, let's just bring in the right leg, take it over the top of your left. Either leave the left leg straight or bring it up to the side of you. Bring your left arm into your right leg. Sit the body up as tall as you can, look over the shoulder. Then maybe go to a half prayer or reaching beneath your knee, finding your fingers if you can keep that height with your seated position. Gently coming on back. Let's change legs. time. Let's reach the arms ahead. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out. And I'm going to finish your practice.